Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video we're going to be talking about privacy, specifically privacy when you live in a van. It's important, and you can combine privacy with insulation. So today I want to make new window coverings for privacy reason and for insulation reason. We have ones already. Let me show you. A year ago I made these ones. There's reflectix on this side, fabric on this other side. And what I did is I wrapped the reflectix, I glued fabric to it, and then I put magnets inside the fabric. And these work, they really do. But I made them so they are right against the window. And when they're like that, they're not very good for actual installation purposes. So after being on the road for a while and meeting a lot of people who are done it for way longer, who are actual professionals at this, probably, after doing a bunch of research as well, I came to the conclusion that in order for your window coverings, your reflectix, to be the most efficient at actually insulating your van, aka not letting heat through or cold through, you need to have an air gap between the actual window and the reflectix. And the way I did it, it was just touching the window, so the hot air, cold air would come right through it. I am going to be remaking the window coverings today, and I'm gonna try to make them so we have an air gap, and that should work a lot better. There are probably, I don't know, there are probably ones you can buy already pre-made, or it's probably somebody out there who makes them for van dwellers. But if you've been watching my channel for a while, or Jet's channel for a while, you know that I don't like going the easy way or the most logical way, I guess. I like to make things harder for myself and go my own way, so I'm gonna be making them on my own, by myself, and doing it my way. So I got a roll of reflectix from Home Depot, fabric from Amazon. I like the lighter, it's like ivory shell color, to, you know, make it a little bit brighter inside the van. Van is a very small space, and if you use a lot of dark colors, it can make it very, like, feel even smaller and claustrophobic, and I don't like that, so I like to use lighter colors. A bunch of Velcro from Amazon as well, and this one, the adhesive is very strong, so I'm gonna actually put Velcro all around it so it's completely sealed off. And I also, let me show you, I also got a sewing machine over there. Got it off of Craigslist for 30 bucks maybe. It's like from the 60s, it's very good. Okay, so I'm gonna start with this window because it's the easiest to film. The one thing that might be a problem is, well, it's not really a problem because I can fix it. The Velcro that we got, it's a 1 inch, and over here on top there's not enough space to put it, because I do want to put it on like the outsides over here. So I'm gonna have to cut the Velcro in the half in some places, like over here, for it to fit, and on this side. Another problem is over here on the bottom, kind of slopes. So what I was thinking I can do is I will cut the reflectix to fit on the inside over here, and then the Velcro and the fabric I'm gonna put over here, and then over here on this flat outline, and then I'm actually gonna bring it probably all the way to this wood, so that way this whole thing is covered. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. We'll see. So I'm gonna measure the inside. I'm gonna cut the reflectix to size. First things first, you're gonna measure. I have our trusty measuring tool over here. This is cut, and now I'm gonna try to fit it in. And now I need to take a Sharpie, see if I have one. What I want to do is I want to kind of mark where I want it cut. What did I do with might see this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Because what I want to do is I want to make sure it fits inside this metal, but it doesn't touch the window. And then the fabric is going to go all around. I cut it just a teeny bit too wide, so I'm going to cut one side off. This is kind of a game of cutting and fitting. I think we got it. I don't know what to do next. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna sew the fabric to the Velcro like this first, and then I'm gonna sew the fabric like this to create a nice seam, and then I'm going to attach Velcro to it. I just want to preface, this is not like a true how-to. I'm not an expert on cutting fabric or sewing or anything. I'm just kind of doing it my own way. There's probably better ways of measuring and cutting, and you know, have limited resources and limited space, so I'm just making it work with what I got. So what I need to do next is sew the reflectix onto the fabric. Yeah, I think I'm gonna double this up because the one, you can still see the reflectix for it, which is, I mean, it's okay, but I prefer not to. And I think I have enough fabric. It doesn't have to be perfect because it's gonna get covered up anyways, but I still want to make it look somewhat nice. So I attached the fabric to the reflectix, and now the other piece of fabric is going to be second layer, so I'm just going to cut off the excess. For the first one, I think I did pretty good. What do you guys think? Okay, so it is the next day, and the reason for that is, number one, my back was hurting sewing on the floor. So I realized that I actually have a table or counter space, so I can do that. But number two is, when I was sewing on the Velcro over here, I broke the little bobbin that comes in here. And so I had to go and buy some new ones. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna finish Velcroing up here because I gotta finish this side and this side. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna move on to the other sides. Before I do that though, I do have to put the new bobbin in and then wind it, which I've only done once before on this machine. So that should be interesting for me to do. See if I remember how to do it. Once again, I'm not a pro at this. I took some sewing classes when I was still in Russia because that was a requirement. So I'm pretty sure I got it. I read the manual again. It's not doing anything. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. What am I doing wrong? I've done it once before on this machine and I don't remember what I did. Oof, it is hot in here. Okay, I finally did it. I did it. I'm super excited that I did it. I'm gonna take this and I'm going to finish sewing the ends of it. Something went wrong. I wanted it going the wrong way. So, I'm gonna do it again. They're not making this easy. Oh my god. That's what I get for trying to do things my way. Could it be the needle? Oh my god, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Okay, I finally figured this out. I don't know if I'm doing this correctly. I have no idea what I'm doing, but that's part of, you know, living in the van and doing van life, is you have to come up with original ideas in order to build things. So I finally made the machine work. So now I'm gonna finish attaching the Velcro all the way, and then I'm gonna move to the side one, which is gonna be the hardest part. So I'm hoping that this will work. It's not the prettiest, but it will get the job done. So now I'm gonna put it on the window and see if I even did this all correctly. So the Velcro is on, and now I'm just gonna sew it on. It actually looks a lot better than the top one. So this is the finished product. I didn't film me putting the Velcro on the metal because it's, I mean, you just put the Velcro on there, but it attaches over there, and then I attached it because we have the ledge down there. I actually attach it to the wood so it looks more like put together. Anyway, so it's super tight. It's not moving at all. It covers all the metal, and there is a gap between the actual window and the window cover. So that was the goal. I made it happen. I learned a lot of things along the way, and I still have 3 more windows to do. Okay, I finally did that window. It took me a total of 3 days to do that one window, but I've never done a window covering like that before where it doesn't touch the window. Yeah, I think it worked great. Obviously, this one is not the prettiest one because I was just kind of learning as I went. So I think the other 3 windows are gonna be a lot easier for me, and they're probably gonna look even better. One thing I learned while doing this is that I have no idea what I'm doing. I thought I knew how to use a sewing machine because I've used it before, but I realized that I have no idea how to use it. Even if you have no idea what you're doing, you can still make things happen as long as you have a little bit of creativity and you're not willing to give up. So if you are in the process of building your van, or making window coverings, or wherever you might be, and you have no idea what you're doing, just know that you will still get it done, because living in the van and building the van and doing this lifestyle forces you to kind of make things happen and learn things. So if you're feeling frustrated while you're building a van, just know that you're not alone, and you will make it work, you will make it happen. This is gonna be it for my video. I know it wasn't like the most exciting, I guess, but you witnessed me doing things that I don't know how to do. You saw me learning, and I was able to accomplish at least one window cover. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like this video if you liked it, if you had fun, and leave me some comments down below. Let me know if you have any tips and suggestions on how to use a sewing machine, how to make window coverings, and if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. Click that subscribe button down below, click that bell notification so you get notified, and once again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one.